We're here at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center for AwesomeCon 2024. This is actually our home convention, but because of all our travel, it's been 5 years since we were last here. This is one of the region's largest comic and pop culture conventions. They have guests and exhibitors from all kinds of different fandoms here, video games, cosplay. Celebrity-wise, I feel like this year they did go a little heavier on the Breaking Bad and Star Wars fandoms. Great for people who love those things. We're kind of so-so on those things. So I think for the first time in a long time, this convention is gonna be all about atmosphere and vibe for us. We're gonna be doing a lot more exploring than celebrity interaction, and that's totally okay with me because I'm just happy to be here. Come along with us, guys. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And we do things like this. It is Saturday, which is the second of 3 days of AwesomeCon. Now, we have 3-day badges here. We weren't actually here for 3 days. We're only here for 2, but turns out you book early enough, buying a 3-day badge is actually cheaper than buying just Saturday and Sunday. Pro tip, conventions are a lot like theme parks when it comes to rope drop. Either show up way early or really late. Not right on time, or you'll be overwhelmed by the crowd. Welcome to the con floor, home of everything fantabulous, weird, and wonderful. You like your humor the way you like your coffee. Dark and satisfying.
Would you like to see a few of the cards? You can throw in people's names too. For example, what's your name?
Tim.
Blank can always cheer up Tim. Every pink card will work.
An Amber Alert can always cheer up Tim. You weren't wrong. Cards Against Humanity, but darker. Well, we've been on the convention floor for less than 10 minutes. We've already spent $50. This is gonna be a very expensive day. Oh, look at the Lego Charmander. Fire lizard. Oh, look.
You can make your own.
So the deal with Bricker Builds is that you buy kits, and inside they have instructions on how you can build the finished product, which will look a lot like a Master Ball in this instance. But in other instances, you might come up with an Italian plumber. Piplup is using articulating wings. That's so cool! That's so afraid it'll break.
No, it won't, I promise.
Yeah, you have to block underhand. Wow, this is really well glued.
So everyone asks us if these are glued. So we say they're glued, but they're actually micro welded together. And how we do it is we use acetone, which is a nail polish remover, and we use a needle dropper. And what we do is we do needle droppers and we press it right on the stud. And when we get the next piece that we're gonna put on top, the clutch power keeps it together, but because it's on the stud, what happens is both Lego pieces melt, and then when we keep them together, they kind of weld and like melt together, and when they dry, there's like these little micro welds through the entire build. So it's not glued, it doesn't change the density or the weight of the sword, but it definitely keeps it much more secure.
Yeah.
And if we drop it, instead of 2,000 pieces, it's only breaking into like 3 or 4.
Okay.
So it makes our job a lot easier.
That does make me feel a lot better about holding it.
Yeah. It makes our job a lot easier. We're all over the country. We're from Atlanta, but we travel all over the country, and these things are just in the back rattling for 5,000 miles. So
fair enough.
We have to make sure they stay secure. But yeah.
Look at the little
Imagine
mosquito.
it lit up.
It's great. It honestly puts out a lot of light.
So if it weren't already evident, conventions are a collection of small shop exhibitors, local artists, vendors, exhibitors that are just incredibly talented. I can't describe in enough words how crazy some of the things that people have come up with, the ideas, the concepts that they've turned into reality here. I just don't have that creative bone. You can also, of course, buy collectibles, action figures, anything like that. This is ink as Batman Beyond, which is an intriguing concept. I dig it though. Houston, we have Loungefly, including Rainbow Connection Kermit. Those arms would be a little bit intrusive to theme parks, but I still kind of want it. This, however, is the clear winner of the rack.
I kind of have to agree.
I mean, that's just a perfect Loungefly. Got Yzma overlooking the buddy cop dynamic. Oh, and the little...
Oh, the poison vials.
The poison is the charm.
Is the pull tab. That's... I bet there's a mining.
I bet there is. It's Loungefly.
Yzma.
Crazy Yzma.
Yep.
It's like Tim Burton-esque Yzma.
It's like, it reminds me of like the
What's on the
Haunted
back?
Mansion.
Flip it around. What's on the back? There's always something. Ah! I went, holy moly. It's a work of art half finished. Look at all these different chalk drawings this guy's done. Pepper ink. Everyone, check it out. Oh! The MVPs. Behold! Purple hats.
So whimsical.
This one has a spider on it. I turn my back on Katie for 1 second. She has wandered. There's far too much to see and do here. Well, if it isn't the Monster Squad.
It's a great spooky couple.
Hey, everybody's out and about.
Yeah, I am here. Cosplay.
I'm surrounded by nerds.
Ah, me too.
We going?
Are you going for a little tour?
Oh yeah, we're about to go. It's my first day live. It's time to see some things.
Gotta stretch your legs.
Get him!
Guys, if you're not following these superstars, get on it. If you're unfamiliar with Laurel's House of Horror, maybe you haven't seen the rest of our vlogs, or this is your first Tim and Katie vlog, welcome. Laurel's House of Horror is a haunted house and escape room experience located in Laurel, Maryland, right between Baltimore and Washington. They do incredible work. We've done a lot of vlogs with them. We're lucky enough to have worked with them several times in the past. If you want to see what that's like, check out our previous vlogs. I'll link them in the description, but trust us, they are good at what they do. I'm gonna keep it fairly high level because some of these titles are probably not appropriate for all audiences, but we've got a whole booth here called Gamer Supps. It's energy drinks with or without caffeine. Caffeine free, you say?
Caffeine free. This one is. Get it both.
Oh, it's sweet.
Did we dig it?
Sweet with 0 sugar.
Yep.
Less than a calorie.
Sweet for my waistline. You want to try some?
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It is sweet. Is this peach? Creamy peach mango. Creamy peach mango. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
As advertised.
As advertised.
Just what I needed. Note the increasing level of activity throughout these halls as the day gets on. The earlier you get here, the better. Just don't be too early or you'll wind up in an hour-and-a-half long wait. This particular loungefly speaks to me. I have seen this before in Hannah Enchanted's Forbidden Planet vlogs. And I've always thought it's a cool loungefly bag. Would it look cool on me? Perhaps not. But I like seeing it in the wild.
I feel like we saw this company at the Baltimore Christmas.
The market?
Baltimore Christmas market, but I can't remember.
Christmas Village.
Definitely honey and cheese and stuff.
Oh, just enough.
It's the perfect little sip.
The lavender lemonade, right?
That is spot on. It's very pleasant. Oh, that's beautiful.
Good?
I feel like I'm betraying myself, but I almost like this better than the lavender.
Oh, you are betraying yourself. Who wouldn't buy teas from this adorable little bee? Right.
Hey.
Hello. How are we doing?
Instant repairs.
What an adorable little guy. Off on an adventure. We're gonna grab a spot of lunch at the Burger Kitchen before it gets too crazy when we hit actual lunch hour. The only downside to eating here is Pepsi. I just don't understand why people do Pepsi, like just in general. And although we went to the Burger Kitchen, we wound up getting chicken tenders because, to be honest, we saw them walking around and they looked pretty good. Not the best chicken tenders we've ever had, but they were quick and easy, and they're not bad. And I think that's enough for me. So one of the areas we have not yet explored is Destination Cosplay. Over here. Oh, they are here. You lied to me. Destination Cosplay is right here. You are here.
It says Destination Cosplay Hall B.
Whatever, we got a few hours. We're just gonna wander around until we find it. I see the flag in the distance. I think it's over there. Do you see it?
Yes.
So we have a kind of cosplay fashion show going on here. This is the Vecna dress, complete with the little winged nightmares from the Upside Down. Upside Down bats. I don't know what to call them. They were never given a name.
Blind bats.
The blind bats. I like that the shoes are just shoes. What? Okay, that's nuts. Best shot all day. So we just popped in and out of Destination Cosplay real quickly there. We met Becky Taka for the first time, a good friend of our friends at Laurel's House of Horror. And then, of course, we had to stop in and see the DC Supergirl, Laney Feni. It's ironic that I say she's the DC Supergirl. That is how she's best known, but neither of the prints I bought were her Supergirl outfit. She was wearing Supergirl though, and she looked fantastic. Incidentally, if you ever do have the chance to meet Laney Feni, she's very fan-friendly, and she does more than just the DC area cons, but she is known as the DC Supergirl because this is home base for her. So if she's traveling and you happen to see her on the cosplay guest list, make sure you stop by. She's great. She called Katie a Supergirl too. Long time no see!
So many Pokemon!
Stunspore Studios! So on the top of this one we have Ditto and Ditto as Vulpix, but on the bottom...
We've got some like icy
look at the texture.
crystals.
So cool! Pretty!
Have a good day. You too.
We may possibly have contributed to the creation of this beautiful seal with... I didn't do that water, obviously. That was a toy from my childhood.
And this
Same with the Onyx.
Onyx has reincarnated
Beautiful!
from a child's toy to this.
So much better than just having those toys sitting around in storage.
Yeah.
This is now a work of art.
Yeah.
So we just stopped by our friend Krista's booth over at Stunspore Studios. They're in the Maker's Market, and Krista does incredible work. She takes small little Pokemon figurines that they used to make back in the day, and she puts them into little terrariums and gives them environments and builds everything by hand. It's so cool. It's beautiful work, and y'all gotta check her out.
Have to pay Eris for a ticket price.
No! You barely had to pay anything to get backstage with Taylor. One more. Got it. Taylor asked you what your favorite era was.
Yeah.
She gave you Folklore.
Yeah, I gave her like 3 and she gave me Folklore first, and I was like, I am okay with this.
I think Folklore is probably the one she had more of.
Well, maybe, because the kids, I don't know, that's a different vibe than like the Poppy albums, but I really loved it. It got, the 2 pandemic dropped albums were special to me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, Blade! Come on, 10, 11. Come on, Blade! 12, 13. Come on, 14. One more.
Dressed up as a comic book character that was a Marine will walk by him without.
Ah, nice. Are we bad people for skipping out on the pull-up challenge?
And going to buy chocolate instead?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment I feel like a bad person, but when I put this chocolate in my mouth, I'll feel like a much better person for a very short period. And look who we stumbled upon again here. It's the Legging Lass, who we last saw in Contropolis. And back then, we did not have Figment. These are leggings, shirts, pajama bottoms. These are all IP-based prints. Worth noting, we have bought a number of these prints from the Legging Lass. Good quality, very soft.
This is the Main
Street Electrical Parade. Dun 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 dun.
It's a droid meetup.
It's a droids on patrol. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and pack it in for the day, but there is still one more day of AwesomeCon tomorrow. It was decided earlier on today that we would make this a 2-day, 1 vlog kind of deal. So for you, coming right up will be Artist Alley, a couple more exhibitors, and a little bit more cosplay fun. For us, a good night's sleep, and then we'll be back at it. That's amazing. And then went straight into ballet. Hey, welcome back. See, no time at all. It is now Sunday, which is typically a slower day of any 3-day con, but I think because it was a little bit rainy yesterday and because we have a cosplay showcase in not too long, it might be a little bit busier today than usual. I don't know, it's tough to tell. Also a big difference today is that we actually remembered to bring our Wild Bill's cup. from 5 years ago?
2019.
2019,
They've
5 years
gotten
ago.
bigger, these cups, so I hope they'll still accept my little one.
Well, it's not a capacity issue. Slimer, no sliming!
I'm comfortable being this close.
To Slimer?
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, not only did they let you bring your old cup, they also had $5 lids that fit that cup now. Woo! How cute with the lid! Too bad you didn't bring a straw.
I know, I didn't want to buy another metal straw because I have so many, so it's fine.
But they do sell the metal straws if you want them.
I have so many reusable straws, I just feel like it.
Look how much room for activities there is on Sunday. Just an all-around quieter day. Oh my god! It's a Jurassic Park truck. Ah, and it has the sign. Oh, how did I miss this yesterday? This is huge. This fills out so much space. How did we miss this?
Look at the license plate. Dino DNA.
Ah, cute. Beware of venom spitting. Keep windows up. That ship may have sailed, I'm not gonna lie. Venus flytrap. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
That is the cuddliest Audrey 2 I've ever seen.
We have merfolk here from the Syren Symposium. Is that how we say hello in Mermaid? Cello? Okay. The things I don't know about merfolk would shock you.
Me and my co-owner developed Syren Symposium because we were trying to make sure we were as inclusive as possible, and that just doesn't mean culture, race, or whatever you identify as. It also means economically and geographically. We really want to make sure we created a safe space for either those that enjoy products, creative things that are aquatic or ocean related, or just environmental enthusiasts. So we have a lot of things going on, whether it be environmentalist panels, crafting classes, children's programming, safety courses, certifications, all the fun things.
So that was really cool. We actually learned a lot about not just the Syren Symposium, but like merfolk in general.
Being a mermaid, yeah. Those like silicone tails that they have can weigh like up to 40 pounds. Definitely piqued my interest. I had like, some interest in it and definitely love seeing pictures of it. And when they're like swimming in the water with those tails, it's pretty dang cool. But great people over there. Definitely say hi.
And
Check
also,
out their symposium.
chatting with the founder, it sounds like there's a lot of safety and certification that goes into being like, it's not just you can slap on a tail and dive in. It takes time and effort and energy. It is an art form, but it's also like a sport.
Yes.
And I'm Merman Christian with Syren Symposium, coming to you in Richmond, Virginia, April 5th through the 7th.
Wow, you knocked that out of the park. You didn't even need any prep time at all. That was awesome. Do it. Yeah. Totally radical.
Yeah. Oh, that was gentle. That was not as gentle.
Oh, you borderline abused me. We're just over here supporting DC Capitol Pride, one of the nation's largest LGBTQ+ gatherings. We've never been, but now I'm wearing their merch, so I feel like I have to go. Guys, I found this awesome TV here at AwesomeCon. Oh my god!
Hi kids, my name is Sadako. I live in a TV.
So it turns out there is no cosplay showcase happening at all, it seems. They were supposed to be like any cosplayer comes in costume to do like the catwalk with the red carpet. It just didn't happen, no one showed up. But we did spend a heck of a lot of time at Becky Taka's booth, and she plays an amazing Samara, so that was well worth it. No, it's Samara in English.
Samara in English.
Okay, you made me think I was talking about The Grudge instead of The Ring.
No, I call her Sadako.
It's Sadako in Ringu, it's Samara in English in The Ring. So I'm not wrong, I'm just not Japanese.
Can I hug you? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so glad y'all are here. Tim, oh my goodness. I am so glad you guys are here.
We wouldn't have missed it.
Y'all made it. I don't have the shaker today. I figured that was too loud, so I figured I'd be just a little bit louder.
There's no secret door to double tap with, so what's the point?
Somebody did get mad at me. I did crack my fan at them, and they said, not cool. Not cool. I think I'm pretty cool.
I think you're very cool.
Everybody else has thought I'm pretty cool.
I think you're the coolest. Just came.
Venus's hair. That's Venus's.
Oh.
I think that's all she knows how to do. That looks very. That's all she knows how to do.
V.
That's very
Up.
Star.
Okay.
Star.
I thought it was an arrow.
Okay, Tim.
Okay. So.
Okay, Tim.
do the duck bob on 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
I like she's dragging the sword.
I know. Wide berth.
Thank you. No, no.
Try harder.
Oh, you want me to try, Tim?
Try harder.
Oh, that was a good
This is like a music video.
I just messed up the rest of that.
Just a reminder as we approach Artist Alley that anytime an artist asks us not to film something, or before we start filming really, we're going to ask and make sure it's okay to film the art that we're seeing, because these artists live by what they're selling here. So always good to respect the policies of the artist and respect the art they've created. Cutest turtle you ever did see, right? But then there's this one, which has a pizza shell, and then there's this one, which is a whole ice cream cone. So cute! You are more fun than pickleball. Oh, it's a pickle! Look at the Totoro art. It's a very unique style. Got Magmar here as well. Even got Bluey. That's smaller than your thumbnail.
It's so delicate. There's so many, like, there's like Pokemon, there's just cute pet things, like here's Squirtle.
This is the most beautiful canvas I've ever seen in my entire life. Fandom earrings. We found the TARDIS. What else is there? Oh, Star Trek.
Oh!
See? It's Federation right there. You guys cannot know how amazing it feels to play with this chainmail necktie.
No, you have, this is the best.
It can't be better than the tie.
Jelly cube.
Jelly cube? Oh, no way.
How satisfying is that?
Is it like flubber?
Wait,
If it becomes sticky,
that's a problem.
you have dropped it in something.
Okay.
It's just so satisfying.
It's the world's best fidget
I
toy.
actually made on an airplane last week, so that was made in the air.
Ah, it's traveled.
Yeah.
Oh, character bath bombs.
Oh my god.
They all. Oh look, that's Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
This has come along nicely since our last visit. Hardly anything left to do.
So there's one 7 seconds.
Oh, not bad.
Oh wow.
Wow, you really suck at this game.
To be fair,
I told you that one was more fun.
to be fair,
Yeah, go
I can't miss.
Oh, you can't.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us here at AwesomeCon 2024. The booths are starting to shut. It's about, what, 4:30? Today was a little bit less chaotic, and we had a lot of fun hanging with our group from Laurel's Has a Horror. Everyone was stopping them for pictures. Well-earned recognition, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
It was really nice to be back at AwesomeCon for the first time in 5 years. Even if we didn't do much in the way of celebrity interaction, which is normally a highlight for us, it was great just to be part of things again. To be here taking in the vibe, the atmosphere, to spend hundreds of dollars on nerd merch, which is exactly what we did. I've just missed the convention scene. Really and truly I have. And this one is close to home. We will have a couple more conventions coming up later this year, but in the meantime, we've got lots of different adventures, experiences, travel, and haunts on the way. So stick around and subscribe if you're into that kind of stuff. Until next time, guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And every day
is a new adventure.
and we'll see you again soon.